Hi. So this video is done especially for one of my viewers that asked me one question: are you single or a double? Then I asked him in what sense do you mean, and he still has not responded. But it was a very interesting question, in fact, for me. I'm not sure if that person was just trying to find out, am I single? No, I'm not, I'm married. And the second thing is, am I single or am I double? If I'm a twin or a single, I'm a single. I do not have a twin. But in fact, his question inspired this thinking about. Is there a multiverse? Because if there is, all of us could be doubles. And this is like the most fascinating topic that I have ever encountered, because there are definitely some scientists even that think that we are living in a multiverse, and I believe that our reality is, I can't know, because that's the funny part about science. In science as well, you have to first believe that something is possible if you want to be able to prove it with scientific methods. And whoever tells me that saying I believe has nothing to do with the science has no imagination and should not be a scientist, if he is one or she. So my question today is, are we living in a multiverse? So we might be living in a multiverse. So let me give you one example. So we are, for instance, living in a multiverse where every night we go to sleep and then we live different lives during our sleep. Because during some of the phases of our dreams, our brain is in fact more active than when we are awake, than we are what we call being awake. And of course there are some, even Freud, like with subconscious and Jung and stuff like that, there is some spooky things going on that you really can't put your finger on. So are we living in the multiverse? If we are, to answer my dear viewer, we might be singles and doubles and triples and quadruples, whatever. But where is your consciousness? And that is where things really become freaky. Because if we live in the multiverse, just bear with me, if we live in the multiverse and every one of us is asleep for like 6, 8, 10 hours every day, and if our consciousness migrates to different multiverses, different universes, different realities when we are asleep. Because I really believe that during dreams, there are some things going on, definitely. And if when we are asleep, we are in fact migrating somewhere else, but we are not aware of that. We have only those dreams that are like in Hansel and Gretel, like you have little breadcrumbs that you can maybe sometimes decipher. Maybe you can sometimes remember those dreams, but mostly don't. And if, when you think about the quantum physics and the observer phenomenon, maybe in each of the universes, one of us is the observer and everybody else is in fact asleep, but they do not understand that. So what does this mean? It means that there might be so many realities that we have no idea about. And then, since in this body, in this 3D, we are only mortals, at least we think we are, and our Trinity is body, mind, and soul. if we are aligned, then maybe if we are lucky and we are living the life where we are observer, then that might become the final reality at one point. I don't know if I'm making myself clear. I'm not a scientist. I'm just trying to be scientific. I'm just trying to let you in on some of my thoughts that are just there. So basically, am I a single or a double? Well, I don't know, of course. I have no idea. I can just tell you what I think might be. And God damn it, I hope that one day science and religion will come together and understand how close in fact they are. Because the question of multiverses, you have to believe in something that you would be able to understand then later at one point when you have the proof. When antibiotics were discovered, somebody had to believe that it is possible that there are some little creatures that cause the infection or disease. And then they went ahead and they made a discovery. So we are waiting for some scientists to bump upon the multiverse, and until then, I'm not single. I am polyamoric. I am single, not a twin. And if there is another Adriana in some other universe, well, good luck to her too. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Hope you have a great day. Have fun, and see you soon. Bye.